Hi Aquarius, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly message for November 2019. We are using the Tarot de la Nuit for our message this month. Okay, a little bit of business first. My guides and angels are encouraging us to check out where Scorpio resides within our astrological charts because we are living in a Scorpio world right now. We have the sun, we've just had a new moon, we've got Mercury, Venus, I believe all still in Scorpio, and we have a Mercury retrograde going on in Scorpio. So find out where Scorpio is in your world and use it to its greatest potential since we are saturated with the energy at this time. We are doing a little bit of a different layout this month. We have a couple of cards for the energy atmosphere of the month in general terms. Then we have a set of cards for relationship to self or the inner landscape on the spiritual journey. And then we have a set of cards for relationship to everything else. Family, friends, beloveds, work, career, how we are of service. So take that where the cards are relevant for you within the reading in this section. Then, of course, we'll have some oracle cards. And do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. Everything's linked for you at the end of this one, including the seasonal video. You'll want to scroll ahead to the mid-October to mid-November portion of that video. It's time-stamped for you in the description box. All right, let's get into it. Aquarius, let's see what's going on in the energy atmosphere for you in the month of November. You're starting out with the bright, wonderful, cheerful sun. Good for you. Oh, how sweet it is. It's the happiest card in tarot. You already know this. And it's a blessing. It's the sun shining on your reading. The sun shining on your month of November. My feeling, though, is that the sun is revealing some things that require your attention. Your next card is Two of Pentacles. You have decisions and choices to be made. Well, it's wonderful that you'll have the sun here because that provides clarity for you. It allows you to see everything that you need or desire to see in order to make good and wise choices at this time. Though it feels as though the inner debate could be a bit of a challenge. So choice could be difficult to settle upon. Something that feels peaceful and right in alignment to you. You may have a bit of a journey getting to that. Let's take a look at how these cards relate to the rest. And we'll take a look at the relationship to self cards. Your first is the Hanged Man. Enlightenment. Clarity. The sun's providing it. But this is a card of pause. Pause in the action. This is taking a little bit of time to reflect, to ponder, to contemplate, to consider. And it's wise. And this is where enlightenment is usually gained. So if you find yourself somewhat at odds in a decision process, what direction do I go in next? What feels right? What has the highest and greatest frequency for me? You'll want to take the hangman's pose here and pause. Get a different perspective. Look at things from another direction entirely. And let's see what comes with it. Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's an excellent reason, if ever, to pause. It's this card. Sevens in tarot, as I remind you often, indicate heaven touching earth. So that's the beauty and the grace of turning over a seven in tarot. The Seven of Swords is often pigeonholed as the thief. It is considered some sort of loss and pardon. The Two of Pentacles here plays into this card in that if we're making a choice, we might be feeling like we're missing out on something if we choose one way or another. And the sun is bringing you the clarity you require and also letting you know that no matter how you choose, there is great happiness in your choice. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I like this. You know, she looks as though she's running right toward the mother of all resource. And I'm going to come back here for just a moment on that Seven of Swords. Its truest meaning is really an unstable effort And this may be exactly why, Aquarius, you have decided to pause and take a time out here with the Hanged Man and get a different perspective, because you've made unstable efforts before. You understand the consequence of that, and you don't want to use precious resource in terms of your life force energy. You don't want to waste it. So now you're taking a look at the whole picture like a king or a queen would, and you are leveraging your self-mastery on potential unstable efforts so that you are not robbed of your joy in whatever process you find yourself in at this time. The next set of cards, as I mentioned, are about relationship to others. So this could be beloved, family, friend, work, how you are of service. Your first card is the Tower. Talk about an unstable effort. My feeling here, Aquarius, is the Tower is a choice for you right now. I'm coming back to that Two of Pentacles, and the sun is shining on it. When the Tower shows up, there's usually something that's been a life experience, a life event that has been presenting itself in repetition. And each time it's come around, we've, made a decent effort with it, but maybe it's been unstable, right? And after a fashion, the universe just kind of intervenes. So here you are on this two over here, attempting to make some sort of choice and feeling that no matter how you choose, you're going to miss out on something great. If you don't choose at all, the Tower's coming down. So in one respect, it feels that one choice has you taking the Tower down. Not choosing has the universe intervening and taking the Tower down. And you may not be satisfied with that. So the message here is participate in as stable a way as possible and trust the sun's energy to bring you love, joy, blessings, happiness, and fulfillment. My feeling intuitively is that you can't miss right now. You just can't miss. So make your choice and it will serve your highest and greatest outcome. Five of Pentacles now, and I'm coming back to the Two of Pentacles on this. That five is a bit of a vexing card, and it's a card that tells us that we could feel left out in the cold, or it highlights for us where we have left ourselves out in the cold. There's also potential conformity on this card. And in a traditional deck, we see a person usually injured out in the snow, sometimes with a companion, sometimes alone, and they have an opportunity to walk within the sanctuary, and they'll find shelter there, maybe warmth, maybe food, maybe comfort, but it comes at a price. Now, if your sanctuary were the Tower, we all know the Tower is sitting on a crumbling foundation. So is it wise to go in? It comes at a price if we do, right? So the Five of Pentacles has us sort of standing out in the cold. I challenge that, though, and say instead the Five of Pentacles is really the Hanged Man. We're getting a different perspective because we don't necessarily want to conform to something. And if we're feeling pulled one way or another, then we're arguing with ourselves about how we've made the choice and did we miss out on something. The sun reminds us that no, you didn't. You're choosing wisely and in an enlightened way. And then your next card is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace neutralizes the challenging energy of the Tower and the Five. So that's wonderful. This is confirmation of what I said earlier, that no matter how you choose, you're going to bring the Sun energy, the happiest card in tarot, into your experience. So prior unstable efforts are behind you. You are engaging your enlightenment. You are trusting your own resourceful energy to take a leap of faith and embrace the sun's energy. So make your choice, make it wisely, and make it with passion. Have it align with the passion of your heart. The Suit of Wands is all passion, heat, and fire, and this one really delivers that. All right, let's move into the Oracle cards. We're going to draw a card right now from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And you have... Fantastic. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yeah, you know, this says to us that you've already made your choice. You're already headed in the direction of the sun. You're already headed to the new horizon, to the bliss and the happiness that you're dreaming for over here. So even if you feel like you're approaching some kind of deadline, you're already leaning into the very energy you wish to experience and thrive in. Your next card comes from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. This is an animal spirit you can work with through the month of November. And you get, perfect, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. Yeah, and the Work Your Light card says you're already doing it. Your last oracle comes from Angels and Ancestors. What would they like to share with you, Aquarius? You have the Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. Perfect. This is such great confirmation to the Ace of Wands for you. And it backs up your other oracle cards as well. So follow your passion, follow your heart. It'll lead you right into the bliss, joy, love, and happiness of the sun. That's the kind of enlightenment you have on offer to you from the universe, all that is. And that's the kind of enlightenment you have fostered within yourself in your own spiritual journey. You've learned from your unstable efforts. You've had the tower come down more than once. You've pulled it down more than once. So trust yourself. Stay open to infinite possibilities. If anyone can do it, Aquarius, it's you. Thank you so much for watching. Again, do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos, the seasonal video. Everything's linked for you. Do leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so, and have a beautiful November. Bye for now. Peace.